Unit 4, Lesson 4B, Ecological Damage. Part 1, Matching. You will hear several questions or statements. Match each question or statement with the correct answer.
Number 1. Each living organism has its own unique place in the ecosystem.
Number 2. Did you know what the largest marine mammal in the world is?
Number 3. Overconsumption of water is a common problem in developed cultures.
Number 4. Drought is already common throughout Asia.
Number 5. Large-scale agriculture has destroyed most of the natural environment.
Part 2, Question Response. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. Select the best response to the question or statement.
Number 1. Human beings have lost over 60% of animals since 1970.
A. That is to say, animal populations have declined a lot. B. This means we are wasting a lot of water. C. There are many threatened species in the world. Number 2. Many of us have started to do our best to reduce use of plastic and water.
A. A typical example is that we reduce plastic. B. All restaurants should reduce wastewater. C. However, companies and governments have to help too. Number 3. The Earth's climate and ecological systems are linked.
A. That's because plants are flowering earlier each year. B. To put it simply, all parts of the planet affect other parts. C. Climate change also has an effect on turtles. Number 4. To illustrate how human activity affects the world, let's look at the example of deforestation.
A. Forests cover only 30% of the Earth's land. B. Are forests also vital for the world's ecosystem? C. In conclusion, deforestation is a huge predicament for the world. Number 5. What does this mean for climate change in the future?
A. It could be even more serious and will continue to affect the planet. B. Trees can help mitigate climate change. C. Because of climate change, species are experiencing new weather systems. Number 6. What is an example of saving energy?
A. There are many ways to save energy. B. For example, you can plant more trees. C. A typical example is using energy-efficient lights.
Part 3. Conversation and Short Talk. You will hear a conversation and a short talk. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question. Questions number 1 to 3 refer to the following conversation. Do you think it is too late for us to change our impact on the environment?
Probably yes, because it is too damaged to restore it.
I think we can slow up our effect on the atmosphere, for example, by using electric vehicles.
Yes, but first of all, the way the metal for batteries is taken out of the land and processed means there is still damage to the land. Secondly, the process uses a lot of water and there is already drought in those countries.
I guess you're right. But some countries have better environmental protection. For example, in Europe, farmers have to plant trees between the fields and leave wild parts along the edge. Trees help to cut carbon emissions and bring down temperatures.
But natural habitats are still destroyed for agriculture, as farmers still cut down trees to make it easy to harvest rice and vegetables. It seems like there is little hope.
If people push their governments to change laws on how agricultural industry and city construction operates, maybe things will improve.
Number 1. How does the man think people can help slow up their effect on the atmosphere? Number 2. What example does the man use to explain that some countries have better environmental protection? Number 3. Overall, what is the woman's attitude towards changing humans' impact on the environment?
Questions number 4 to 6 refer to the following short talk.
Hotter temperatures are now a reality throughout the globe. There are many examples. First, Arctic ice is melting, and small islands thousands of kilometers away get flooded. Second, the summers in Northern Europe are getting warmer. Third, people can now grow vegetables in Iceland in summers. Fourth, in England, it is now warm enough to grow grapes for wine. 50 years ago, this would be unbelievable. What does this mean for us? It means that changes need to be made in the ways that business is run. We need to run the global economy so that we are more careful about how it consumes resources, manages waste, and undertakes agriculture. Perhaps we need to consume only what we can grow on our own land, instead of transporting animals for meat or fruit and vegetables from the other side of the world. Number 4. How many examples does the speaker give to illustrate hotter temperatures? Number 5. What does the issue the speaker talks about mean for human beings? Number 6. What solution does the speaker suggest at the end of the talk?